The biggest enemy to any glamping site is the weather, and particularly the wind. And today we are being hit by Storm Eunice, which is the biggest storm to hit Britain since 1990. So in this episode we are going to show you how the domes cope with 70+-mile-an-hour winds. Into a red weather warning here in Somerset, which means danger to life. So the schools are shut. So I have got my storm watchers here with me today. So our domes are just resting on the ground. There's nothing that actually tethers the dome to the ground. So yesterday we had to come up with a plan. So what we have come up with is these
ground screws.
So we've bought 4 of them, 2 for each dome. And we're basically going to screw them into the ground.
And then put ratchet straps so that into the wind, so that if the wind was to try and get underneath and lift it, it'll be tethered to the ground. So that's the plan. And each one of these screws holds 550 kilograms of force. So I'm hoping 2 of them, that's a ton right there. So
yeah,
along with the weight of everything inside there, hopefully it's not going anywhere, but rather be safe than, yeah, watch the dome get blown over or something.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it where the struts come down, yes, and you want to do it relatively close, but at the same time you don't want it so that the wind can get under there where we are putting it.
I can replace that.
Cool. So yeah, now it's just screwing that down all the way in.
The ground's pretty soft anyway.
Well, the ground is so rubbish at the moment, as you can see by our boots, covered in mud. There's just mud everywhere.
Although
on the
once
side.
you get to the clayness,
It's not going to get.
that's called digging.
Okay, cool. I wonder what other glamping sites are doing. If they're battening down the hatches too, or if it's just me.
I'm going to ask on the group and see if anyone else has panicked. Luckily it's not like bell tent season, so...
Oh no, bell tents would be. It's got to go all the way in.
I know, I'm just trying to get it.
Flush to the ground, they said.
So basically what we've done is we've just taken a ratchet strap and like laced it around this joint here, and then Brian's just tying it off to the ground screw, and hoping that if the wind did come hit, because it's all going to come from the west, so if it hit it, then if it started to kind of pull it up and pull the screws out, then it shouldn't come out of the ground because of the anchor. That's the plan. So the domes are now anchored to the ground, so hopefully if the wind, which is blowing this way, tries to take it up, then that should hold it to the ground, we're hoping. I mean, we've not got any clue about it, we're just giving it a whirl. Better to be safe than sorry. Obviously the wind has got the better of us quite a few times. We've had issues with the yurt, which started to blow away, and we had to tether it to the tractor. That was an absolute nightmare. And then we had to end up taking it down and putting it back up again because the woodwork was all completely gone squonk. Then we had a shed which completely took off with the wind and flipped over, and we had to get the tractor to come and pick it up and put it back again, which is really stressful.
The wind just took me down.
Did it? Okay. And then obviously the bell tent, which we all know about, was an absolute nightmare. We had guests supposed to be staying in it, and the pole pierced straight through the top, and the whole thing came down. So we're just trying to mitigate anything that might happen today, and I'm literally going to be pacing the field all day, just watching and making sure nothing's going wrong. That's it, tuck that out of the way. Yeah, that's good, well done. What did you do? Oh, that's alright, that's perfect, thank you. So we're in the worst of it now, and the domes don't really seem to bat an eyelid. They're just a bit flappy, but otherwise they seem absolutely fine. I'm a bit worried about the fence panels around the other domes, so I'm just going to go and check those. Okay, so the first casualty we've got is the roofing felt, so I'm going to have to come back up here and try and hammer it back down again. Okay, you can see it from here a bit better. It's all completely ripped, so I'm going to have to get new stuff, I think. At least it's not raining too badly, so it should be alright. The fence panels seem to be holding up okay. We put in all these bracing when we built them, because we know the wind was coming from the west. So hopefully this should be strong enough to hold it. It seems to be alright at the moment, and the solar panels seem to be alright. It's just that blooming roofing felt. So we've got a branch down here, and then this tree's not very happy. It's come down into the next door's field here. I think this one's going to come down because it's all split, and I think it's probably not very happy. So it's 5:30 now, and we've survived the day, except now we've got a power cut. The whole of Avery's got a power cut. I'm not sure how far it extends, and apparently the power's not coming back on until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. So the kids are all like, what are we gonna do? But it'll be an adventure. We'll see. Maybe it'll come back on sooner. Okay, so things took a strange turn in that although we thought the power was going to be back on fairly soon, actually they said it's not going to be back on until Tuesday. And today is Saturday. The power went off on Friday, so we're quite a long time without power. So obviously that means no hot water, no heating, no shower, no kettle, nothing. So we've actually been using the dome facilities, and we've just come in, we've just turned all the water onto the whole site. What time is it? It's like 6:15. So we're now just going to have a shower. So we've just got the gas working again. So we're going to shower everybody up here, and then get our pyjamas on, and then jump back in the car and go to bed down in our house under a lot of blankets. Good shower?
Yeah.
It was surprisingly good. A lot better than our own home shower.
I know, it's madness how a shower in the middle of a field in a dome, off grid, can be better than our own shower at home. So this will be us for the next few nights, until the power comes back on. So peace is restored. The power came back on about 2:30 in the middle of the night last night. So we've got power, all a lot happier. And the most exciting thing is the domes have arrived. So this one I think is the 6.7 metre glamping dome, because that's the wooden door kit at the top there. And this must be our 10 metre event dome. So I am so excited to get them up. Obviously the weather is hampering us. We've still got really bad wind and rain today and tomorrow, and it's half term, so the kids are off all week. So it's going to delay us a little bit with getting on with the project, building the bases and stuff like that. But as soon as the base is done and there's a bit of nice weather, then we're going to get them up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see exactly when the videos are up of our dome builds, and hopefully they're going to be totally epic, and we can't wait to show you them.